if you're in a Karate Kid TV show, Cobra Kai, and the music starts playing and badass music's going and you just fucking walk in any place, you start karate kicking people.
Yeah.
Like that's just not real.
It's not
You
realistic.
just can't fucking do that shit.
You're going to have some patron just take you straight to the ground.
Yeah.
Fuck you
That'd
up.
be fucking crazy.
If
right?
I walked into a restaurant and started kicking,
Yeah.
somebody would take me down and beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Because I would hope so. If I was out of my mind and just started like,
Do you hear the music in your head at that point?
Hold
like,
on.
is the
Are you
music,
asking
is
me?
the soundtrack?
I've never done this.
Is the soundtrack playing?
Why don't we ask Sam
Or
LaRusso?
do you show up with like this looks like not a microphone, a fucking speaker, and you put that shit down and you start blasting some old 80s rock.
Okay.
I don't know what 80s rock bands playing right now, but like
Poison.
Yeah, that's good.
Warrant.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Any way you want it, Journey. Jeez, I'm sorry.
Well, no. We got to go hair metal bands.
It doesn't have to
like
be.
the most embarrassing.
Yeah.
No, it has to be. Because look, if you're going to come in with
Def Leppard, or is that a little later?
No, that's good.
Yeah.
If you're going to come in with a speaker and you're going to blast 80s music, now you're creating confusion in the environment. This is a strategic move that gives you a much higher probability of success of just spin kicking randos in the restaurant without getting tackled. Because what's going to go through your mind? All right. If I come into a restaurant, put down the speaker, boom, Warrant starts playing, Def Leppard starts, whatever it might be. I look like an asshole and I just start spin kicking, not very high because I don't stretch. It's awful, right? But I start hitting some folks. If you're the guy who would have naturally taken me down because you're like, whoa, this guy's nuts. We need to, we need to secure the situation here. Now all of a sudden there's music in the mix. Not just any music, it's 80s music. And I'm dressed up in a gi. Probably incorrectly attached. Right. It looks ridiculous. and I'm spin kicking and looking really ridiculous, but I happen to hit a couple people.
Yeah.
What goes through your mind? Is this guy a danger? Or am I getting punked right now?
Yeah.
Because who would do this?
So like even the people you kicked were in on it.
They're thinking like, yeah, exactly. If you're the guy that would take me down, you're going, well, maybe those people are in on it.
Yeah.
Maybe they want to get kicked because clearly this guy can't kick. It's a lot like if Sam LaRusso were to do this.
Because if someone's paid, they're willing to take a shot to the face.
Sure.
Nose is busted, blood's everywhere. You're like, yeah, but
well, that's
still,
very generous of the kicking power that
you paid them enough money.
Yeah, but I didn't have to work
because they
out
they can put themselves in the right situation to make sure they get kicked properly. Even though you're like, man, Jared keeps fucking up in practice. We need to make sure.
Yeah, but that's part of the confusion.
So turn your head a little bit right at the last second. He'll get it. It'll bleed. Everyone's
right. Well, that's part of the strategy here, right? Is you're creating confusion with the music. 80s music.
Yeah.
Badly dressed. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
And you're just thinking, this can't be real. But it can't be a random attack because there's too much pre-planning that has gone into it.
Yeah.
You've now completely controlled the environment.
Yeah.
In that situation, I could successfully come in, spin kick at least 2 to 3 patrons, and make my escape out the back right side door unscathed. Now, if I wanted to retrieve my speaker, it'd need to be a disposable speaker because otherwise I'd have to backtrack and then I decrease my chances of full success of, entry, spin kick, successful exit, unharmed.
It can't be like a Bluetooth speaker either. Because if, your phone in your pocket and you leave, it starts skipping and shit. Like it has to be the old like ghetto blaster shit.
Oh, yeah.
I know you can't use that, but like that's what it was. And it had batteries.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like the Duracell, like the D batteries or shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because now you got to bring the whole thing with you.
But you've now added even another layer in here. See, we're talking about bringing a modern speaker in, with Bluetooth. No. Now you're saying, look, this guy is dedicated. This is a dedicated bit. He brought in 80s equipment with 80s cassette tapes.
Yeah.
Is blasting 80s music, wearing an 80s karate gi, all wrong. And then doing these stupid kicks, spin kicks that are half successful. And he makes it out the back door. All you're going to be thinking is this was some weird joke. Is there cameras? You're going to be looking for cameras. By the time everybody's trying to figure out like what's actually happened.
How many minutes going by? Like not even a full song.
Not even.
Right? Because you can't have a full song because the song gets old after 3.5 minutes. Like, fuck this song.
Not only that, but by the time the patrons, start to like come out of their shock, like, oh, I just got oddly kicked in the face. Didn't really hurt that bad, but I don't know.
Yeah.
By the time they come out of that shock, that state, like, you better be gone. Because then they're going to be like, what the fuck? Somebody just kicked me in the face.
Yeah. Was someone smart enough to call the police when you go out the back door? They're just like,
I think most people just kind of be stunned. And I honestly, I think a lot of people would be like, I mean, that was kind of amazing.
Phones came out. Phones definitely came out for this.
Yeah, but they only caught the back end.
You know,
no, maybe they would come out sooner. The young people.
This day and age, they come out. The phones are out. They're probably already out. They're taking a selfie and just pan it over to you. You got to flip the camera.
This is an important thing we should qualify then. This restaurant, what is the typical demographic in this restaurant? Because if it's young people, you're right. Cameras are open.
Yeah.
Everything's going.
Yeah. Is this like a nighttime dinner thing? Like where are we?
Is it mostly boomers?
I'm somehow picturing like a city. And there's like kind of like a back alley. Like if you go on this way, there's like a back door, the kitchen people come out, smoke their cigarettes, whatever. But like just picturing casual, very casual.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought some sort of ethnic restaurant, but not overly ethnic.
Okay.
Right?
This is getting good.
Yeah.
All right. It's a Japanese restaurant.
Oh, okay.
So it's even like at another level. Like, I'm coming in there
really
with karate.
Got your ass kicked.
100%.
Yeah.
That's the best part, right?
Some guy from the kitchen comes
exactly.
back. It's over.
I'm trying to make my escape from the kitchen, and somebody who knows real karate, like legit, all the way from the island.
Yeah.
Like, he's usually back there just cooking shit up.
Yeah.
He's old, like real old. Nobody would suspect him. He just fucking whips my ass.
Yeah.
I can't do anything because clearly I'm a joke.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I'm trying to run like, woo, warrants playing in the background. And I'm like, yeah, boom. This old Japanese foot slams right into my face. I drop to the ground. Restaurant starts cheering. No, in fact, you know what? Restaurant doesn't do anything. They just carry on. That's what would happen.
Someone just dragged your shit out.
This is the second restaurant I try and pull the stunt in, by the way, because the first one was more like a diner.
Because I was going to say, you must have scoped this place out.
Yeah, the diner worked well.
Like,
and then
you
I got
go
cocky.
eat there, and then you like look around.
No,
like,
no,
I got
not
it,
at all.
Because that's too much.
No, not at all.
Because that's the whole point of Cobra Kai is like, you don't overthink about this shit.
No.
Like, it just fucking starts happening.
But I think the life lesson in this situation is this. It's like, look, just because you're successful in one area doesn't mean you should try and go pull it off in another area that has a far less likelihood of success.